position in the world right now.
Be my January wrap-up and my favorite. A lot of the books that I read this month were, January, were from the library. The first book that I read was, Eleanor and Park by Rowell. I actually really enjoyed this book. It was my second contemporary read. The first one I read, or the first contemporary I have read, was Looking for Alaska by John Green. I really did not enjoy that book as much as I thought I would, so yeah, I might give John Green another try. The second book I read was Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Yeah, you can't see crap with this camera. But I found it in my library and a lot of people have been talking about it, so I thought it would be a good read. I did enjoy it. I like fairy tale retellings, so I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Yeah. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. The next book that I read after that is Neil Gaiman's The Graveyard Book. I did not enjoy this as much as I thought I would. I will give it another try though. I kept getting confused throughout the book. But yeah, I really want to read Coraline because I enjoyed the movie. But I bought this for like $6 at a used bookstore, so it wasn't really that bad. But yeah, I will give it another shot. They did have pretty cool illustrations in here. Yeah. And then I read Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, the second book in the Mono Chronicles behind Cinder. I actually enjoyed this one a lot more than Cinder because of Wolf. I like the whole mysterious bad boy turns good guy characters, so I really enjoyed this one. And then I read The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. A lot of people liked it, but then a lot of people hated it. I enjoyed it. Again, because of Evan Walker, the good guy, bad guy scenario. I am really looking forward to reading Crest by Marissa Meyer, the third book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and also The Infinite Sea, the second book by Rick Yancey to The Fifth Wave. But it might be a while before I can read those. And then the next book that I read was Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom. Starting the book, I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, but I did enjoy it. There are pictures in here that are still creepy, but I don't have the book to show them to you. And Hollow City just came out, so I'm kind of like stalking my library to see when they'll be getting that book in, along with Crest. Because I think Crest comes out this month. Anyway, so I did end up enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. It's mysterious and it's got like a bit of time travel. So I kind of like that. And the last book, the seventh book I read this month, is Prisoner B3087 by Gratz, and it's a fiction story based on a true story of Ruth and Jack Gruner. This is about a 10-year-old boy, well, 14-year-old, I guess. No, 17. It takes place during the 1930s and then ends in, oh gosh, I can't remember, 1945, I think. 45, 46. But it's about this boy named Yannick, and it's about his experience throughout the entire Holocaust, his trials and suffering and all that. It's my first Holocaust book, but I did find it very interesting. So those are all the books that I read in January, and I've actually kind of set the bar kind of low for February of what I want to read. The first book that I have, I actually started reading the other day, and that is The Ninth Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I actually found this in the adult fiction section, which I thought it was a teen read, or a young adult read. But anyway, I actually found it by accident. I wasn't even looking for it. But I'm only 67 pages through with the book. So far it's kind of boring, but I'm hoping that'll get a little bit better, because a lot of people have been talking about it, and I don't want to not like this. My books just fell over. Anyway, the next book that I plan on reading is another book where a lot of people love it and then a lot of people hate it, and that's Steelheart, by Sanderson. There's like a freaking glare in the window. Sorry. But I don't know. It's about these bunch of kids who gain powers. And they're called epics. I don't know. But it's a dystopian read. It takes place in Chicago, which for some strange reason I want to say that almost every dystopian book takes place in Chicago. I don't know why. And then there's this group called Reckoners, Reckoners, I think, who are trying to destroy the epics, especially their leader, Steelheart, who kills our main character, David's family, and David wants revenge. So, it sounds like it'll be a good dystopian read. I think it's the first in a series. It's just like me to pick up a book in a series and not know about it. The third book that I want to read is a book, I can't even say, this is so hard. Okay, the third book that I want to read is part of my sort of New Year's reading resolutions. I plan on reading a lot more classics, so I've chosen to read Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. This is my sister's book. She let me borrow it. Yeah, I'm not really into the Victorian era. I guess you can call this Victorian era. I have about two sisters who fall for people they're not supposed to. And that's basically all I know about this book. And then, you just saw it, but I plan on reading Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead. The movie's coming out. I'm not a huge fan of the trailer, I have to say. It seems a bit cheesy, and that's one reason why I didn't pick up the book in the first place, is that it just sounds corny. It sounds like Mean Girls, but with vampires. Which I think that's how people have been talking about it. But I have it. I paid $1.99 for it. You can't even see the price tag. Don't know why I showed it to you. But it was cheap, and the cover was a lot cuter. The cover was a lot cuter than the other books with the girls' faces on them. So, yeah, I figured I'd give it a shot. I can already tell there's going to be a lot of editing going on. Yeah. The final book that I plan on reading in February is Shades of Earth by Beth. This is the third and the final book in the Across the Universe trilogy. I really have been enjoying these books, and after reading them, the story kind of stays with me, so I don't need to reread the books, which is a good thing. But it also means that I don't need to have the books anymore, and I don't want to get rid of them. So I gave them to my sister, so once I finish this book, it'll be given to her. Those are all the books that I plan on reading in February. I hope this is okay. I don't know. We'll see. If it doesn't get posted, then we'll know why. Or I'll know why. So, I have no clue how to end this. But I guess I'll see you in my next video if I decide to make another one. Bye.